Hey guys, I'm Maryam. Welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys so much. I've been traveling like a mad woman. As you guys may know, if you follow me on Snapchat, I just recently returned from Bora Bora with Tarte. It was an amazing trip. I have a vlog coming up soon. I can't wait for you guys to see it, and I'm so super duper excited. The reason why I'm on here today is for two reasons. First, I'm doing a tutorial of this fall holiday, Thanksgiving appropriate look using the new Tarteist Pro palettes, the eyeshadow palette and the highlighting palette. So this is a full face tutorial using both of these. Secondly, are you ready? I will be giving away both of these palettes to two winners, and one of these winners will be international. So one US winner and one international winner will score both of these babies. Super duper excited. Thank you, Tarte, for this opportunity. I hope you guys enter for your chance to win. Make sure you watch until the end of the video to find out how to enter. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. You know what they are. They're listed down below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy this one. Mwah! I am gonna use a little makeup wipe to wipe my face because I honestly don't remember if I washed my face this morning. Is that terrible? So I'm just gonna use this Pixi cleansing cloth, refreshing my eyes a little bit. There we go. So first thing as always, primer. I'm gonna be using the Smashbox primer, Photo Finish primer. I've been testing out a lot of products lately, a lot of primers, foundations, and this one's kind of stuck with me. I'm really liking the finish, and I especially like it with the foundation that I'm about to put on. I like the combo. It really does look quite flawless and poreless. Just blending it over my T-zone, making sure everything is super smooth. For my foundation today, I'm gonna be using Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This shade is Y385. I'm gonna be applying it to this little Kabuki brush from Tarte. You can use any dense little brush like this. Just dot it on, kind of like so. And then I distribute it to all the areas of my face. First I distribute it, then I buff it out. See, when I first apply this foundation, it looks kind of yellow, but then when it gets exposed to air, when it oxidizes, it matches my skin tone really, really closely. And I'm so into that. Everyone should be into that. Can you guess what I'm gonna do? Tarte Shape Tape. I love, love, love this concealer so much. Makes me use less foundation, and I kind of just like to dot it on to all of my imperfections, as well as the areas that I want to highlight. Kind of like this. And then I'm going to use Tarte's blender, their version of the Beauty Blender, which I loved for this product. It's not as dense, it's not as tight as the Beauty Blender, but I think for Tarte Shape Tape, you really don't need such a tight beauty blender. You know what I mean? This product blends really easily. This one's just a lot squishier. It's easier to use, I think. So I'm a fan. Excuse me while I make my crazy makeup faces. This is my favorite one. Why? Little reverse contouring here with the nose. Okay. Tarte Shape Tape, you saved my life every day. The next thing that I'm going to do is set my foundation, set my concealer, and I'm going to be using Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Everyone swears by this one. I've tried it before, and my initial reaction to it was that it's not exactly white. It has a little bit of a color, like a bone color, and I always thought that it changed the color of my foundation. But I've been testing it out again. I've given it a second chance. I quite like it. I'm just gonna use this big old puff. Literally, I'm gonna set my entire face with this. And I'm not yet sure if I'm gonna be wearing a hat for this look, so if you noticed, I didn't put my foundation all the way up. I'm all the way up, not all the way up to my forehead, to my hairline. I kind of just concentrated most of it in my problem zone. Okay. Good enough? Good enough. Brows are on. I made them a little bit thicker than I typically do, and a lot straighter too. Now I'm just going to take a big old brush and remove any of that excess powder left over from my baking. Hey, Bo. Maybe Bo will make a little cameo appearance in my video. Maybe, if we're extra nice to him. Huh, Bo? He's showering right now. I don't want to distract him. For my eyes, for my lids, I'm going to use something that I haven't used in a while, Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in this nude shade, Eden. And I'm gonna apply it here, directly to my crease, kind of heavily. I'm also gonna apply it under the brow arch, flat little brush, synthetic brush. And I'm gonna create this sharp little clean edge underneath my brow. Drag it down. And then the rest I'm gonna blend out with my fingers. I remember why I stopped using this primer. It doesn't really blend very easily, it gets kind of patchy. Ooh, I hope I didn't make a mistake. But it looks like I distributed it evenly. I hope so. Moving right along, I am going to use this palette right here. It's by Mehron. It's their Contour and Highlight Pressed Powder palette. With my Wayne Goss brush. Just gonna pack it onto my brush. Just gonna add some color to my face. I'm doing a sort of bronzing technique. Bronzing slash contouring. So I'm applying it a little bit higher than I normally would, and I'm bringing the shade all the way up. I'm all the way up. How many times am I gonna say that in this video? A little bit on the nose. Blowy. If you're gonna be in my video, you better get in here. Don't be making noise. Don't be ruining my background. So same thing with the forehead. Just a little swipe, little flush of color. I'm not taking it to my hairline. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be wearing a hat or not. Also keep in mind that with bronzing, you wanna kind of sweep the color across the face over those areas where the sun hits naturally. So I applied most of the product where I typically would contour, and then I kind of lifted it up. So moving on to the eyes. For the eyes, I'm gonna be using Tarteist Pro palette, the one that just came out while we were in Bora Bora. You guys remember the one. And this is one of the palettes that I'm gonna be giving away if you watch until the end of the video. Haven't really figured out the rules just yet, but I think by the end, I should have something together. The slogan behind this Tarteist Pro palette is Rethink Natural. As you guys know, Tarte likes to use a lot of natural ingredients, but they don't want to sacrifice artistry. They don't want to sacrifice pigmentation. So thus, this beauty was born full of color, full of pigment, for the artist and for the artistry. Obsessed. Picking up this shade, Bold. This is going to be my transition color. I'm gonna apply it in circular motions, right in the space between my brow and my lash line. Slightly denser brush. This one's by Tarte, picking up Whimsy eyeshadow. Picking up this black shadow, just a little bit on my pencil brush. Kind of shade my cheekbone from any fallout. And I'm gonna apply it directly to that corner. And then I'm also going to drag this shade a little bit under the lower lash line, using just the tip of the brush. There I go with the funny faces again. For my lid, I'm gonna be using this shade here, Trendy. I'm gonna pick it up on a flat brush, and I'm gonna start by applying it to the outer portion of the lid, dragging it towards the center of the lid. So over that black, which I kind of applied as a base, and inwards. This color does tend to have a little bit more fallout than the rest. Maybe it's because I picked up too much. So to avoid that, I'm just gonna do it with my pinky. Yeah, this works so much better. I'm gonna tilt my head back a little bit too. It's not the easiest to blend with a finger, but applying the color is really ideal. So I'm not gonna go all the way in, just slightly past the center. Can you see? I'm just gonna blend out that edge a little bit, teeny tiny bit. And then I'm gonna go back with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I want to brighten this area of the eye. And I also want to create a very sharp edge here. So kind of like a cut crease, but a inner cut crease. I don't want to go all the way. This technique is sort of inspired from Brazilian makeup artists. I love their take on the cut crease. So now for the inner corner, I'm going to pick up this shade, Glam. Kind of see this look coming together now. Looking very festive. Thanksgiving appropriate. Christmas appropriate. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? You guys celebrating with your family? Are you traveling? Are you doing something fun? Let me know down below. And it may just be your entry to my giveaway. I have this new liner technique that I've been using, that I've been working on with my Lancome Grandiose liner. I start winging my liner from the center of the eye. Take it all the way up to the brow, like this. And then I finish off the triangle. For some reason, this technique makes the line extra dramatic. I'm running out of my Lancome Grandiose liner. Oh yeah. So I just went back into my makeup room to grab a couple more items because I felt like this look wasn't really festive enough. So I went to grab my Laura Mercier tiny black gold pencil. I feel like no holiday look is complete without it. So I am just gonna line my waterline and my lower lash line. Maybelline Great Lash. Been using this one since high school. Just gonna apply that to my lower lashes. There. And the last thing that I'm gonna do for my eyes outside of lashes is apply this diamond powder by Makeup Forever. It's kind of like a loose glitter eyeshadow. Just want to pop this right here in the inner lid portion, kind of like that, just to add a little bit of sparkle, dimension, all that good holiday stuff. See? I'm using Athena lashes from Iris Beauty by Wake Up and Makeup. And I'm applying them using this cool little tool from Tarte. Also using Tarte's lash glue, which I love. And then once I have them on, I kind of like to clamp my natural lashes with the falsies. There we go. For the face, I'm going to be using my Tarteist Pro Glow palette of highlighters. Ooh. You guys know me, I'm always going for gold. So I'm gonna pick up this shade. I'm gonna apply it to my cheekbones. And then I'm gonna take this shade, Strobe, and I'm gonna add a little pop on the most protruding part of my cheekbone. Right here. For my blush, I'm gonna whip out my Smashbox palette. Looks like this. It just came in the mail the other day, and I've been dying to try it. I think I'm gonna go for this shade, True Flush. It's not too overwhelming. Ooh, it is very bright though. Whew. Just a little bit. Tell me when to stop.
Ooh, I like kind of like the lighter shades.
The lighter shades? What are you thinking about this one? Cool. Thanks, Homeslice.
You're welcome.
And here is the final look. Aren't I handsome? Mm-hmm. And here is my final look, you guys, with Homeslice on the lips, with a little bit of contouring on the forehead, with my hair extensions. I'm feeling very blonde lately. Cute little choker. I think this look is perfect for Thanksgiving, for any fall holiday, or any of the holidays that are upcoming. I absolutely love using the two palettes, Tarteist Pro Eyeshadow Palette and the Highlight and Contour Palette. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you get to try this look. And before I send you off, I'm gonna tell you how to enter into my international and US giveaway of these two palettes. Are you guys ready? It literally took me this long to figure out what I wanted to do in terms of an entry, and I figured I'll keep it really simple this time. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and leave me a comment on this video telling me how you like to spend Thanksgiving. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, tell me one thing that you are thankful for this year. Super duper simple. I will be announcing the 2 winners of my international and US Tarte giveaway on Thanksgiving Day. And if you guys don't know what day that is, I suggest you look it up. I will be announcing it on my Snapchat, Maryam NYC, so I suggest you follow me there as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and may the luck be on your side. Love you guys.